Yo, are we live? We should be live. I'm about to just kick this off. Just see if we live. All right, we live. Yo, uh, what's up, everyone? This is gonna be the first live stream that I've ever did on this YouTube channel, and if you're watching right now, just ask me any questions in the comment section or in the live chat on the side, and I'm definitely gonna answer your questions. But I really want to talk about Sue Surf, because there's been a lot of stuff going on recently, man, that I gotta talk about that I really have to touch on, and I think Sue Surf has been tripping recently. And I say this as somebody who is genuinely, I don't know how I'm feeling about it right now, but I was genuinely a surf fan. Like I remember when Sue Surf was battling. When Sue Surf battled, I mean, I've been watching for mad long, but specifically when I really became a surf fan, like really, it was with his battle. It's his battle with Sue Surf and Hollow the Don. I remember me and my friends were like debating about who won, and I had Surf winning, and everybody was telling me I was crazy, and I felt like Surf at that time was just killing it. You know what I'm saying? I felt like Surf was too nice. I felt like Surf was too crazy, but recently, man, I don't know, man. Yo, Surf, if you watching this, bro, I think I think this stuff is starting to get to your head a little bit, to be honest. Because I know for a minute he's been saying that he's the battle rap, he's the new age Murder Mook, he's the Murder Mook of this era. One thing I want to clarify on that, man, Murder Mook don't choke, like, and don't get me wrong, I know that Sue Surf has a lot of complex lines, and one argument could be that Sue Surf is way more intricate and more complex than Murder Mook, so it's easier for him to forget his rhymes. But look at Rum Nitty. Rum Nitty is more intricate than both of them. Look, and he doesn't choke. So ain't no excuses for this. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, Sue Surf is really tripping right now. And I'm not even. This is what we're not gonna do while I'm talking about this. Number one, we're not gonna talk about. I'm not gonna say Sue Surf is tripping because he wants 100K. I will never ever tell a man what his worth should be. You know what I'm saying? Like if he wants that 100K and he feels like that's what he's worth, then smack, pay him 100K to battle. Because at the end of the day, Sue Surf is electrifying. Sue Surf is a star. People want to see Sue Surf regardless of if he messes up or not. I think what Sue Surf is tripping about though is this whole Cortez situation. Like I know him and Cortez, to my understanding, their man's outside of battle rap, and he just be messing with Cortez and saying Cortez, like he said, Cortez ain't do enough to battle him. But I don't know, like I feel like this man is delusional, low key, because it's because of his fan base. You know what I'm saying? Like we protect him too much, bro. Like for real, for real. And here's why. Like, first of all, Surf, like you've been choking all your, you choked versus Lux, bro. Like, and I had you winning. I had you 3-0 in Lux. A lot of people gonna be mad that I just said that. I had you 3-0 in Lux. Not after the battle, of course. I'm talking about before the battle. Like in my predictions, I was like, all right, Sue Surf is gonna beat him 3-0. It's gonna be clear. It's gonna be a body. And the reason why I said that was because I felt like the way that you rap, you are the blueprint for the new era. Like a lot of people copy, in my opinion, how Sue Surf rap right now, right? But dog, like you out here disrespecting Cortez, and I'm not even a Cortez fan. You know what I'm saying? But after what Cortez just did, after what Cortez just did in that tournament, bruh, and you talking about he doesn't deserve you? Are you crazy? The question should be if you deserve Cortez. And the thing that's getting me tight with this is like he keeps doing it over and over and over again. Like it's a back to back thing over and over and over again. And it starts to make you feel like this man doesn't really even respect the culture like that. And there's always excuses after excuse, like, oh, I couldn't do that because I was, you know what I'm saying? Like I had a mixtape I was working on, I had an album, I had this, I had that. Like, bro, okay? Bro, if you claiming you the best, you claiming you the GOAT, I don't want to hear no excuses. Like, I want you to come prepared. You know what I'm saying? Like, Michael Jordan went and played in, look, Surf, you like to use basketball analogies, right? Michael Jordan left the NBA. He went and played what you call it, baseball. He came back and he was still that man. So, like, man went and played a whole nother sport. He was still that man. So this is driving me crazy, man, because I just been, I really think Sue Surf has been letting a lot of this stuff get to his head recently. And I think Sue Surf is nice. I think he's talented. He got hella classic battles, honestly. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is Sue Surf, almost every, I'm going to keep it a buck. Like, I can't think of a battle that I've ever watched with Sue Surf in it where I wasn't entertained, especially against T-Top. Like, to me, he smoked T-Top clear. Like, it wasn't even close. You know what I'm saying? With him and Rum Nitty, they went back and forth. I feel like, it's up to you. It's up to your personal preference of what you like, of how you call that winner. I felt like, I remember at the time when for those of you who might not know me, like, I'm an SEO consultant, and what that is like, I basically just help people, increase their rankings on Google so that they can get more traffic to their business. And specifically around that time, I was working with a whole bunch of, like, health professionals or medical professionals, like dentists and stuff like that. And I remember when Rum Nitty said the line, he said something about souvenirs. He gonna bring souvenirs back. You gonna remember this shit, or something he said about souvenirs. And I know a lot of people in that moment didn't catch that because they thought that he was actually talking about souvenirs. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you go somewhere, you bring something back with you. It's called a souvenir, right? But in reality, what he was actually talking about was his teeth. Veneers is fake teeth. So to me, I remember how hard that line hit for me. So I do think Sue Surf has a lot of battles where he's put in tough positions, where he's battling people that's, it's not even a question of whether or not if they're good or not. He's battling the best of the best, the best of the best of the best of the best. You know what I'm saying? However, you're gonna have to stop with this disrespect to Cortez, man. Like, I'm not even a Cortez fan, and I feel disrespected for Cortez. You know what I'm saying? Because let's keep it a buck. Cortez just spit his second round because he choked in that tournament. But he just spit his round that he messed up on. He just spit that on I can't talk. On Goods' channel. Or his Caffeine channel, or his YouTube channel. And that round was crazy. He said, we gonna take him to a high road in dignity. If he would have, bro, that would have been it. That would have been the battle. If Cortez would have said that, if Cortez would have got that off in the battle, that would have been it. Rum Nitty would have lost. I don't care what nobody says. To me. Because number one, here's why I think Rum Nitty would have lost to Cortez. Number one, I feel like everybody wanted to see Cortez win. So he really messed himself up. And number two, I feel like the bars that I heard that Cortez spit was way better than any bars I heard. I mean, it was better than the bars that I've ever heard from him previously. Like, the bars in this tournament was the best Cortez that I've ever seen. Because a lot of the times, like, I'm going to be honest, I wasn't interested in Cortez like that. Like, I really thought Cortez was trash at one point. And if you would have talked to me, like, years ago, I would have agreed with Surf. Like, oh, he got to do more. But, yo, you got to do more, bro. Like, you got to do more, bro. Like, for real, for real. You feel me? Like, at the end of the day, bro, you're bugging. You're bugging. Like, you disrespecting Cortez. You coming out. You're not really performing how you're supposed to perform. You giving, like, you're not even giving it your all. It don't even seem like you're trying to, like, really solidify your legacy at this point. It seems like it's just for money for you. You know what I'm saying? You're always talking about the type of bag you got. And I'm pretty sure Smack will pay you that $100K, bro. It ain't even about the money. Like, I think he's worth the $100K when he's on his A game. But I don't think he need to be out here talking like, oh, Cortez ain't do enough for me. Like, bro, you gotta chill. You gotta chill. Like, what you mean Cortez ain't do enough for you? You know what I'm saying? So overall for me, man, like that's what I wanted to talk about. I don't know, like let me know how you guys are feeling in the live chat right now or in the comments when you're watching this. But Sue Surf gotta chill, man. He's not he's I think people are on a fine line between we want Sue Surf back, but we annoyed. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed. Like I really wanted to see a classic battle versus Loaded Lux. And I don't even think that Loaded Lux was beat. Like, that Loaded Lux that he went up against was not unbeatable. You know what I'm saying? Like, was not unbeatable. That would have been a clear 30. Yo, people are getting me tight in battle rap, bro. Like, for real. Like, people are getting me tight, like, overall. You feel me? Like, even Lux getting me tight. Like, Lux, you know they want the gray hoodie. That's what we want. And you're not bringing it, bro. Like, Surf, you know we want consistency. 3 rounds. And you're not bringing it. Like, bruh, you're bugging, bro. Like, you need to... If you're in Sue Surf's corner right now, you need to talk to this man. And really, like, bring him up to, like... He's acting delusional. Like, everybody be saying Cassidy's delusional. Sue Surf is delusional right now. Like, crazy, bro. For real, for real. So, and what I want to end this video with, to be honest, I want to end it by saying, yo, Cortez, if I'm you right now, I'm not worried about Sue Surf. Sue Surf is always going to downplay you. And by you chasing Sue Surf, you're basically saying that you need justification of your own legacy, right? Because that's the whole point of this. The whole reason why you keep chasing Sue Surf is because he keeps sleeping on you. And the more you chase him and the more he keeps sleeping on you, the more he's going to create this narrative that you're not really that great. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm you, I'm not focused on Sue Surf right now. That's not the direction I'm going in. Instead, if I'm you, I'm focused on other people. Like, I want to get a Lux battle. You know what I'm saying? I want to get a who haven't we seen Cortez against? There's just so many other people that if I'm you right now, I'm focusing on, as opposed to Surf, because of where you're at right now, where he's at. You know what I'm saying? So that's my opinion. Don't focus on Sue Surf. Focus your efforts elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? Battle more like top tier people. And then eventually Surf is going to need to come to you. Because at the end of the day, I think Surf needs to come to you right now. But if you keep going along with the story that he's setting, like, oh, I got to see Surf, you're devaluing yourself. Like, a lot of these battle rappers don't understand how important it is, like the power of story, the power of narrative. Like, if somebody paints a narrative for you, and you're egging it on that narrative is true by your actions, that's gonna severely hurt your stock. That's just I do marketing for a living. Like, that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's up to you to dictate the story so that you can create a better narrative and put yourself in a better light, right? And also, like, you have to be careful of how you're branding yourself. You feel me? You don't want to brand yourself as just like, I'm just going after Sue Surf. Like, you don't want to do that. You feel me? So that's just my opinion. I think Sue Surf is bugging, but I do think Sue Surf does deserve 100K because he at the end of the day, Sue Surf can bring in that energy, but he has to be fully prepared. That's just my opinion. So, thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you in the next video.